Once upon a time, there was a 12-year-old boy who lived with his parents in a small village. One day, after many years, the boy visited his grandfather's village. While spending time there, he played with his grandfather all the time. One day, the boy asked his grandfather, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to be very successful. Can you tell me some ways to become successful?" Grandpa smiled and said, "Of course, but first, we need to do something." Then, Grandpa took the boy to a plant shop and bought 2 small plants. After returning home, Grandpa planted one of the plants in a large pot and placed it inside the house, while the other plant was planted outside in the garden. Then Grandpa asked his grandson, "What do you think? Which plant will grow better in the future?" The boy thought for a moment and said, "The plant inside the house will grow better because it will be safe from all the outside problems. The plant outside will face risks like the hot sun, storms, rain, and animals." Grandpa smiled and said, "Let's wait and see what happens with both plants in the future." 4 years later, the boy returned to his grandfather's house. He asked, "Grandpa, last time I asked you how to be successful, but you didn't give me any answers. Now you have to tell me." Grandpa smiled again and said, "Sure, but first, let's check on those 2 plants we planted." They went to check the plants. Grandpa first looked at the plant inside the house, which had grown into a beautiful little plant. Then they went to check the plant that was planted outside. To their surprise, this plant had grown into a huge and strong tree with long, sturdy branches that covered the entire garden. Grandpa asked, "Now tell me, which plant has grown bigger and stronger?" The boy replied, "The plant we planted outside has grown much bigger and stronger." "But Grandpa, how is this possible? This plant must have faced so many challenges, like storms, rain, and even animals. How did it grow so big?" Grandpa looked at him lovingly and said, "You're right. The plant outside faced all those challenges, but those challenges made it stronger. And now, that plant is a huge tree. Its branches have become stronger. And now, no challenge seems difficult for it." Grandpa then said, "Remember this, son. You will never achieve success in life if you don't go through struggles. Until you face difficulties, you will never realize your true potential. If you always choose the comfortable path, you will never grow as much as you could. But if you're ready for every challenge, no goal will be impossible for you." The boy took a deep breath and looked at the huge tree. Grandpa's words echoed in his mind. Friends, problems, challenges, and struggles are not our enemies. These very challenges make us stronger and more successful in life. If problems aren't coming your way, it means you are on the wrong track.
If you found this story inspiring, please subscribe this video and share it with others.